All right, folks, here we are back at 138 pounds. And here's a weight class for another one of our guys that is, I don't want to say a lock for medal at Hershey, but pound for pound, one of the best guys we have in District 1 in the Southeast region, Dominic Findor, senior from Downtown West. We got to cover him earlier in the year, and his own coach gushed about just what a great person he was for the program, not just as a wrestler. And again, this is one of those weight classes where it's like his weight class to lose. He'll get a little bit maybe of a challenge from Keikos for a little bit, but I think he's a bonus point win over anyone in this bracket, Glenn, hands down.
Absolutely. Findor's one of the top ranked guys in the state. He's expected to be high on the podium this year. I don't think he's going to let anybody down here at regionals. Kelly Keikos is hot. This is one bracket where we totally agree, Joe, on the championship side of the bracket. And Findor is the man to beat. Keikos, like I said, he's hot. But he's going to see Dominguez again here. That was the final last week.
I heard he needed a takedown late.
I heard it was a great match
to win the match. Correct. It was a close match. So let's take a look. Let's back up a little bit. I'll say this. Here's some matches for me to jump off the page. First round. I think that Gavin Carroll, Michael Kaiser match going to be one of the better ones in this first round.
Absolutely.
Parnas Baker's going to be a good match. Again, going back to these Conestoga kids, a lot of them have been around for a while, and they can go. Parnas though is like a big 38 pounder, and he can bully you. He can out wrestle you. He can do a lot of things, and he was a guy that puts in a lot of work. And then you look at that. I think that Dominic Sheridan Grodzki match is going to be a really good one in the first round. Sheridan's wrestling pretty well. He's kind of one of the forgotten about guys in that Boyertown lineup because he doesn't have the accolades that some of the other guys do. Not like Bab or his brother or Heimbach. He had a really nice District North tournament last week. The Gavin Cole Jared McGee match is going to be a good one. Another one was freshman from Council Rock South. We just have a lot of matches here. But we, as we talked about, and you said, we have the championship quarterfinals and the semifinals the same. I think Cliver wins, Parnas wins, Hussein from Garnet Valley, Dominguez from Souderton, Grodzki, Cole, Keikos. I got Keikos beating Cole. He's just too much. Again, you said it best. He's wrestling hot right now. Going to hit Dominguez, and Dominguez Grodzki match I think is going to be a really good, tightly contested match. It could go either way. Glenn, I'm not mailing it in for Dominguez in any way, shape, or form. I think
let's just talk about Grodzki for a minute. Again, Grodzki's a senior. He has struggled against higher level kids, but Pennsbury has seemed to righted the ship there as a team with the coaching staff. The schedule's gotten a little bit better. But Grodzki is hungry, and winning that championship, last week for him at districts, I think was a big kind of catapult for him to roll into regions and make some noise. But I got Dominguez beat him there. I just think that a kid that's won a state title anywhere has the know-all and experience to get through a tough match and get himself into the semifinals where he should be.
And he's won 2 state titles in Kansas. But he's going to get like this kind of, he's going to see a tournament where there's a lot of depth, a lot of guys, a real taste of Pennsylvania wrestling. He alluded to in his article, like he talked about like just the difference in levels. And I think it's great that he's here and he's wrestling and he's doing well. I obviously he's District 1 guy. I'm going to pull for him. But I think Keikos gets the better of him in that semi again. I think Hussein beats Parnas, and then again it's Findor's weight class to lose. And let's go down the Consolation bracket, and we take a look at things.
Go down to this madness.
Yeah. So this Gavin Carroll from Quakertown, again, he's been not one of those guys you hear about. I think he comes out, he beats Vogel from Sun Valley. Baker gets a win in that first wrestle back. Sheridan gets a win. And then McGee gets a win over Scott. And then that, the match this round here, the 2 Gavins, Cole and Carroll, go at it in a rematch from last week. I got Cole winning again in a close one. Baker Grodzki's gonna be a tough one. It's not a gimme. I got Grodzki winning there. Parnas Sheridan like has the makings for being a good match because they're kind of like the same wrestler in a sense. But I'm gonna go with Parnas. I go with Cliver over McGee. And then you got Grodzki and Cole. You got senior versus freshman. I'm going with the senior. You got Parnas and Cliver. I'm going Parnas, the junior over the sophomore. And then Parnas runs into Dominguez, drops down there, and Grodzki runs into Hussein and drops down. I got I didn't finish this out. I got Hussein beating Dominguez for third, and I have Parnas beating Grodzki to punch his ticket to go to States as a junior. I have Grodzki coming up just one step short, unfortunately, at this his senior year.
Yeah, I'm going to go the other way. I'm going to go with Dominguez winning there over Hussein, and I have Grodzki getting out. I think he's going to take care of business if he has a chance there in the 5th place bout. I think Parnas is in big trouble because he will be at his best. And that'll be a good one. There's going to be some really good 5th place matches, Joe, in every weight class, as you know. Every year, those matches are some of the highlights to get to Hershey. And when those guys, celebrate, it's a great feeling for the coaching staff and the kids and the parents and the program. So I have a feeling Pennsbury is going to have a state qualifier here with Grodzki. So I'll just flip flop with Dominguez and Grodzki, and we'll call it a day here in this bracket.
Gotcha. So that's what we got here at 138 pounds. As we starting to get to the big guys, go to 145.